We're fully into conference play and advancing even further with some sports already in their regionals. We also jump to a sport that we usually don't see until the spring. Welcome into Naperville Sports Weekly. I'm Allison Kaleta. It's time for another one-on-one with Allie. I'm at Naperville North, hopefully learning how to dive. Let's see how it goes. Left, right, left, up.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
That second jump, you'd be jumping off.
Okay, going forward and not backwards or anywhere near the board.
Yes.
Oh God, this is so gonna be a gutter ball. Here we go. I did the I've used the wrong hands. I used the wrong hands. Yeah! After losing 70 pounds, Idessa Butler fell in love with powerlifting at Achieve Personal Fitness.
For Idessa, she just had a propensity to be lifting very heavy, like a lot heavier than like your average person in a lot of the lifts that she did. So to me, it was like a natural kind of progression for her to maybe consider something that involves strength.
And I had never heard of powerlifting a day in my life, and so he was like, well, let's give it a try. So he incorporated it in my first couple of programs, and I started to like it, and I really started to like it, and then we started talking about competition, and I was like, I've never competed in my life. So after I did my first competition, it was like, okay, I want to continue to do this.
At her second competition, Summer Bash in Lombard, Butler competed in the squat, deadlift, and bench press and exceeded all expectations. My
goal was to exceed what I did in my previous meet. So in my previous meet, I was able to lift 303.1. So in this meet, I was able to lift 308. And so I think that that's what pushed me over and helped me to win first.
It's not very common for people to win their second or third ever powerlifting meet, and so she obviously did really, really well.
Along with the new medals, Butler also now takes home something else from the gym.
It gives you like some confidence to kind of keep going even outside of the gym. So like work, your personal life, it gives you that confidence that you need, on days when you're like, I don't know if I really should be doing this or not. So when you're questioning yourself, it gives you that boost of energy.
Ryan Giovanno, owner of Achieve and one of Idessa's coaches, speaks to how rare Idessa's story is, coming in and loving the sport. He also acknowledges how uncommon it is for her to do this as a female.
I think just powerlifting specific to women is, I think, a really great goal for a lot of women to shoot for because it gets them in the gym lifting weights, which is typically a male domain.
It motivates me to keep going. In my last meet, I was competing with the men's master class. That was my first time seeing them lift. The men's master class is like 40 and up, and seeing their prep into going and lifting. And I was like, Oh, but seeing them lift 600, 700, 800 pounds, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But it gives you something to, to look forward to and to say, wow, I can do that as well.
Butler is continuing to push to get better and recruit more females to join her in the powerlifting community.
I thought it would be a good goal for her to shoot for, to kind of like give her like that next step in her training, but she's totally, completely bought in. Like, she's the one recruiting other people now to do it, and I think that's awesome to have a predominantly women powerlifting team.
And so now I've been here for almost 3 years, and I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy with the people that I've met, and just knowing that I'll always have a home here.
Breaking down stereotypes and lifting up the world of female weightlifters. Reporting for Sports Story Sunday, I'm Allison Kaleta. Set aside for the day, the rivalry. Naperville North, Naperville Central. It may be one for the ages, but today at White Eagle Golf Course, golfers are setting aims for more than just greens.
This is bigger. This event has nothing to do with golf. It's just we're lucky enough to be out here playing golf at a beautiful place, White Eagle. But it's more than just golf. It's getting out there and playing for a cause.
Mikey Gustafson lost his fight from brain cancer at age 15. The former North golfer may have never teed it up with this current team, but his presence is felt and his initials seen on the Huskies polos.
I think that's important. I think, as years pass, the kids really didn't get a chance to meet him or know of him. So when our younger kids come into our program, the first thing they do when we make the team is we explain, why do we have MG in our shirt?
The Rivalry Cup existed before Mikey gave it a deeper meaning. It now represents an opportunity to raise money for the Swifty Foundation, a nonprofit that was created by Gustafson before his death. Since 2013, the teams have raised over $10,000 for the foundation. Now, donning CH on their bucket hats, Naperville Central honors one of their own who also lost his fight.
If we need a little boost, we just we look at that and we say, hey, Connor would be out here, he'd give us a good smile and put us on the right path. So, and I'm sure the North would do the same for them with Mikey.
Connor Hunt passed away in February of 2018 from an aggressive soft tissue cancer. He was a member of the Central golf and baseball teams. Both now honor him in different ways. The baseball team with jerseys that say Con Man Strong. The golf team who donates to the Connor Hunt Foundation from this match.
With them losing Connor, it just made sense just to continue it with both names. And I think it's just one of those things that as long as I think Coach Baldwin and myself are the head coaches, we'll continue this tradition.
And in their names, family and friends pledge money for low scores or a flat donation in an effort to combat pediatric cancer.
Everybody's just like, we're all one team here. We're all rooting against cancer.
Naperville North walked away with the lowest scores of the day, but that doesn't matter. Both teams realize that it's not about who wins or loses, rather playing in memory of two teammates who lost their battles too soon, but continue to inspire. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Allison Kaleta.